Hello, my name is Don Naratko. I live in Hancock, New Hampshire, and I've been part of Insight since 2013. We have three people here who are on the online Insight one in August, and we're going to hear what they have to say. First, I'd like to have them introduce themselves. We'll go ladies first. Just tell us your name, where you live, and how long you've been part of Insight. Ladies first. Anna, go ahead.
So my name is Anna. I've been part of the Insight community since November of 2014. And I live in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, which is about 50 miles south of Boston.
Thank you. Maria?
Hi, my name is Maria Labonte, and I live south of Boston, also close to Plymouth, Massachusetts. And I have been in Insight a little over a month.
Thank you. Mike?
And hi, my name is Mike, and maybe a bit of a contrast from Maria. I'm literally this month celebrating 30 years in Insight, and I live in Canton, Massachusetts, just south of Boston.
Thanks, Mike. Anna, how is your feeling of connecting with people from around the world? What was that like to be in a seminar with people from around? This is the August seminar that we just had.
I loved it. I loved being online and, hearing from people who were in South America or just people just even from across the country out in California. It wasn't a truly global seminar, but it felt global to me because I participated in mostly Boston seminars, and there were people from all over the country and other countries as well. So it was just really wonderful to connect with everyone.
Great, thanks. Maria, what was your experience with the online seminar?
Well, I did the Insight One seminar online in August, and it was one of the best things that I've done for myself in about 2 years. I had a lot of challenges that I faced in those 2 years, and I was led to purchasing a lot of books and tapes and doing webinars that cost me well over $1,000. And these programs took my money, but then I never heard from them again after it was over. But at the Insight seminar, I found what I really needed, and that was people. And people that listened to me and related to what I was saying. And once the seminar was over and I had a chance to process what I had learned, I was invited to be on a call with other Insight people. And this really was a great experience for me because I got to connect with people, and they were very non-judgmental and caring people. And I can now say that I have a few more people in my life, and I really look forward to learning more about myself, loving with an open heart, and living my life fully with all these new tools I have from Insight. And I will definitely recommend this seminar to everyone I know, and even people I don't know yet.
Thanks, Maria. Mike, what were your expectations going to this seminar, and how was the experience versus in room? You're muted.
First, I'll say it was wonderful to hear what Maria shared as someone taking the seminar for the first time. So thank you for sharing your experience, Maria. It really inspired me. And it's interesting you asked expectations. And so obviously that answer is to people who have already done Insight. Obviously done in terms of whether they might want to audit it again online, or, are they comfortable recommending it to people? Because sometimes we can think, are they going to have the same experience as they had in the room? And again, referencing back to what Maria just shared in terms of her experience. One is that if it's someone's first experience, it doesn't have to be compared. It doesn't need to be compared to something else. It is the same material, the same processes done remotely online. And, while it's a somewhat different experience, as you heard from Maria, it was a beautiful experience, and she had got a ton of value. I did come in with a bit of, curiosity, you know, like how is this going to be? And I came away pleasantly surprised. And certainly the material is similar, and I really found a lot of value going through the content again. I was even more surprised with the level of intimacy and interaction that was created, because I think the facilitation was great. I think some of the online platforms are now strong to do that on. And I thought the tech team did a great job as well.
Great, thank you. Anna, would you like to say anything more about the online seminar?
Well, I went into it very excited, just like you know, an in-person seminar. I was excited. I blocked off the times on my calendar. I made sure that I had no distractions around me, that I was completely present, that I was on time for every session. The seminar was well organized. There were lots of breaks throughout the day. We had a 90-minute meal break in the middle of the whole seminar. So I was, you know, I had time to eat something, to go out for a walk, to refresh and re-energize before coming back for the latter part of the seminar. And like it was mentioned already before, it was a very bonding experience, connecting with people. And although we were in an online format, the breakout rooms led to a real intimacy. We got to know people, and like Maria said, people listen non-judgmentally. We felt supported. I walked out of the I left the online seminar feeling just as joyful and full of love as I have in any other seminar that I've attended in person. It was just a wonderful experience. Just even talking about it right now, it's making me feel that feeling of full, of loving.
That's right. I saw you the day after and you were glowing.
I was. I remember that. I was just full of energy. And even now, like I said, just thinking back to those 2.5 days, 3.5 days, it was just, I think it was 2.5 days. It was just so energizing. I mean, we really, can't speak for anybody else, but I left that experience feeling invigorated and renewed and rejuvenated.
I'd like to say to people who are considering attending the online Insight seminar in October?
Well, something that both Anna and Maria said was, there's something actually better about it, which is you don't have to commute. You don't have to drive to a place. You know, it's like I could have actually lunch and dinner with my family. Like when we had our meal breaks, I could actually see my family. You know, I could, you know, in terms of being on time, I could walk. I actually did it in a room different than my office that I'm sitting in now in my home. So but, you know, so it's actually easier in many ways to do it than actually do it in person. And like, as Maria was saying, like you can go out for a walk, you can do some things in between, take a little break. So if I were to say to people, I would say, whether you're thinking of auditing it or inviting it to somebody else and you've heard, you know, from not only some of us who've been involved with Insight, but someone who's new to the experience, that the loving still comes through. And the content is still there. And so that's always been the combination, is a series of great life tools and lessons. And then it's that kind of space of intimacy that brings us into our heart. And, you know, as you listen to all three of us, you know, we did connect. I got very emotional. I was connected. I was touched deeply by people sharing and the experiences we went through. So ultimately the result was one of, you know, we got back into our hearts, got reconnected, and came away with some great tools. So to me, it's an absolute thumbs up.
Right, thank you. And for those of you who would like, the Awakening the Power of Your Heart Insight 1 is October 15th to 18th. Please go to insightseminars.org to register. Thank you all for this time.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep, take care.
All right.
You'll love it.